Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. I keep hearing fooled you again. I don't know. I think I fell asleep for like 2 hours or something like that and woke up at like around 2 o'clock. And I can already feel the energy of the cosmic witch trick pulling on my energy. I feel like this is what these people do. The ones that stay up all night, they I don't know what they're doing, maybe using somebody's pictures or something like this to like pull on your energy while you're sleeping. Like some of these people have access to private information to stalk and stare at you. Some of these people are not psychic. They just know the storyline because they're spying on you, which is totally illegal. And I know for a fact that these people can be found out and caught. But a lot of these people are caught up in contracts and consensual sexual immoralities with these masculine, so called divine energies that don't even deserve the privilege of being that. A lot of these energies are not even prepared for that type of power. They're not prepared. Like, they got people like off kilter with this emperor, empress, concubine, whatever this energy is. And it was a whole trick. It was to distort there's strength in numbers to some certain extent, but there's also strength in the power of two, like that family dynamic, with or without the assistance of extended family. There's power in that. Somebody gave these people some type of impression that not healing and adding on other energies into your dynamic. That is the biggest threat. If you're a so-called Christian, if you believe in the Bible, if you don't, whatever it is, that's the biggest threat. Thinking if you have all these women and they work separately and they live separately and everything like this, the if you even wanted to do something like that, these men should have never given these Queen of Cups energies access to other Queen of Cups without them knowing. You see what I'm saying? To be in a poly relationship or to be an emperor, everybody that's involved, whether you want to admit it or make it public or not, should know what's going on. A pimp, everybody involved should know that they being pimped. Nobody should have I don't believe these people have the audacity to try to pimp out and do things like who even thought it was okay. This was made me think that they have had these women blinded for a long time. They've been using something on women like me for a long time, that it's okay to be in a situation where people are dealing with, connecting with, building with other energies. They know, also keeping a conduit or powerful goddess or god energy close to them, but treating that person like shit. You know what I'm saying? And binding and trying to box it in and trying to do this and wrap it tight and 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords, and it don't make no sense to me. And then they want to bully, harass, and do all these things, and then allow these other people, and then you want trust. And even if you're not, like I said, even if some of these people are claiming they're not involved, that that's not what they're doing, you allowed it. You didn't do anything to stop it. You're not blind to it. See, because I feel like it's something like these men, or just like anybody that will get into a fight and then they rally there's certain people with that type of behavior. They'll rally others together against you instead of handling their own self, and then they'll sit there with a smirk on their face or sit there with their head turned in another direction as if they don't see what's going on. This is that Talmudic energy here I'm talking about. There was a what do you call it? There was, I think his name was Finkelstein or something. I can't remember, but there was a interview or something that could have been fake or not. It's all alleged until unless you know what I'm saying, know different. But he did this interview or something, and that they were talking about how it works behind the scenes and how these people do these things. They throw stones and hide their hands. Like I said, there's no way. Like there's certain things that have to do with integrity and in nation building that cannot be compromised. I don't know why these people don't understand that. If somebody's energy is being used in a group or a collective effort, that person should not be placed in the dark about their energy being used. Like, why are people trying to hide? Like, unless somebody is trying to act like they're the Godhead and you're not. Like, in what place do that make any sense? See, a real energy like me, people like to blame us like, oh, you didn't set up boundaries or you let people in. A lot of times you don't get to choose. And that's why I feel like Source put me in this energy and being able to sense and be an empath in these times with these interdimensional or whatever level communication or this new way of seeing here. To be able to pull it all in one place and actually publicly speak about it. And somebody's really still just upset about that. Maybe because they didn't get the memo. They're too busy sending them to their harlots and their whores. You know what I'm saying? Instead of really connecting with their source energy. Like somebody is like, I don't know what it, I just can't, I can't pick it up. That's two different things. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's a cheater and a deceiver and a liar and a manipulator. If somebody is a part of your dynamic for a very long time and that person has no growth, see, that's how somebody wants it to be with some of these community. Now, and remember, I'm talking about all kind of people. This is not even directed towards one. I like to talk about general energy. That's my thing over here. If you take it personal, that's your problem. I like to talk about generational, general things that have to do with mass level, mass manipulation, mass whatever. I like to take it into a collective and speak of it on a level where maybe what I'm saying may be something that would make sense to somebody that works in economics, but I'm not speaking in the terms that they would use there, but they would be able to kind of see what I'm saying and be able to use it in that, you know what I'm saying? It's something about talking to many different people in kind of like a down to earth type of way so that everybody can have some sort of little bit of understanding no matter what walk of life or religion or whatever you deal with. It's just like common sense. Like you just treat people the way you want to be treated. Like you don't hurt people, you know what I'm saying, and then blame them, or you don't take from people and act like this or like it just, I don't know. It's so weird. The energy is so nasty and weird. It's almost like, some cultures, we'll just say some cultures, I just feel like they don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they allow pollution or something to take over or something like this in their place or something, supposedly and allegedly. And they don't care about your stuff. Like, so if somebody polluted like the air quality or something in their country or something like this, and then you allow them to come to your country, and then you're gonna allow them to do the same thing there. And I said some of this stuff may be true and it may not be true. We may be getting the wrong information about many different things. I think we're also spending a lot more time talking about things that don't matter instead of getting to the core root of things. People don't want to take the time to go there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where we're messing up too. It takes too much time for people to go to the core of something. Because first of all, there's things that you have to address about yourself that you may not like or you may didn't see or something like this in order to even uproot those things. A lot of times the family members that's around you are already zombies or being controlled or something like this. And then they can't even, you trust in them or you're riding for them you're riding for them and trusting them and them turning against the people that God chose for you to pair together with. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if everybody feels like this. I feel like some people have been able to get together and speak face to face and come together and try to create something or build on something. But I don't know, in my instance, I just feel like everybody feel like I'm some type of something that you have to sneak around like in my sleep realm and like take my blood or take my hair samples or like people have to try to get to me in a covert manner. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I feel like at this point in time on this planet. I'm okay with feeling like the feelings of people not feeling like they want to come around me. But what I'm not okay with is people draining me, taking from me, and then and allowing others to take, giving to my enemies. You see how these are the worst sexual immoralities? Because you must know that what these people or whoever this is, what they're using your family or your loved ones or your loved one or your twin flame, what they're using their energy for is not helpful. But I feel like a lot of people do this shit for money. And I haven't heard that song in a while. So I think that we ain't even dealing with it on that level no more. I think we talking about people's souls. I think we talking about people's members, their families, their people that they work with and stuff like that. I think people are paying with a different method of payment. I think that they're afraid to speak on it, but mm-mm. It's they say they do it, for that excuse me. For that mean green. It's like bringing things back to basics a little bit. When it comes to so many things that we're dealing with, it's like this bill, that act, this, and all of them are so long and they got so many indiscrepancies. It's ridiculous to me. So it's obvious to me that these people don't want to create a fair and balanced something. Somebody is scared. This could be the 1% that are blocking out the real 1% that really have the heart and soul and the mind to be fair and balanced and bring order. They fear. I feel like with the crash or whatever, they could call it an economic crash or whatever you want, but whatever we went through in the past couple of years was to bring everybody down to one level. But these people use their same bills and acts and laws and lies or whatever in order to, you know what I'm saying, give other people privilege over other ones, you know what I'm saying, that are righteous, right? Um, Force them into some kind of like way of getting something that could be harmful to other people, getting money or getting clout or getting access to whatever positions of power or whatever this is. It's like, who wants those kind of people in power that don't mind squashing people for no reason? Like, again, I am a bull in a China. I am a bulldozer. I am a fucking device, especially if it comes to the physical aspect. If somebody hurt me, if somebody put their fucking hands on me, if somebody physically where I can see them invade my privacy or my home, you gonna get dealt with. So I feel like the only way that these people can do is use manipulation, technology, mess with your head, mess with these things, you know, try to control the momentum of so-called seers online and stuff like this to put perceptions of things in your mind, or also, even with your feed online and things like this. Okay. um some of the stuff is real that's going on, and some of it is not, to create illusions, confusion, division. Now, instead of people talking about who's black or who's white, it's like, whose energy is this? Are you low vibrating? Are you high vibrating? Oh, are you a karmic, or are you a light being, or are you an earth angel? Are you a water seal? Like, I don't even know what these people, and it's all taking people away from that center core element, God. It could even be for some of us, that God that is beaming within inside of us. I'm going to apologize. I don't think it's in every single person. Okay? But I'm going to say, if you get offended, but really I don't care. Just like in the Bible, it says Jesus only came for the lost sheep. Not even sheep, but the lost ones. So if these people is acting like they talking and dealing with Jesus, and they know all the inner and outer workings of what's going on at the top, and you know that you a soul being that's above these people, but they're trying to play it off in this worldly realm or something like this, like you are less than them. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Do you think people like me is not going to be avenged this lifetime because of what's being done? Do you think that little deal that you made with the devil, you pretend is God, is going to get you through? See, that's why I don't have to run around here trying to see about doing no witchcraft or trying to conjure up nothing or try to go over to this person and that person. You get what I'm saying? That's why I can sit in the house and maybe know that sometimes these are open enemies, because I don't know what their core values or what they really think about God or something like this, that they pray secretly at night or something like this. But again, I feel like I'm still protected to a certain extent. Like, whatever this is, even if there's something going on behind my back with a divine master, kingdom spouse, which again, rightfully so, these people, some of us don't have a choice. Jesus didn't really have a choice. You see what I'm saying? These people should just automatically respect boundaries. They should pay it forward. They should pay what's due. They should not. It's almost like your people, or like people in a certain communities will just say this. You could take offense, or you could, whatever you want. But they will support a McDonald's over and over again. If they forget your fries, if they cold, if your drink is flat, you know what I'm saying? You know, all these kind of things or whatever. You had these problems. They'll support it over and over again. But when it comes to somebody in their community, I noticed this when there was a so-called black woman that opened up a beauty salon, you know, a beauty supply shop, and there was already two Asian shops there, and you know the woman had to charge a little bit more for her products because she wasn't. I hear that in the Asian community they do bulk loads, like 10 stores can get together and say, hey, we about to order 10,000 combs, and when they come in we going, you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't know if they go to Chinatown, I don't know where they go or something like this, but they break the shit up and then they, you know, display it, or I mean amongst the people so they can get the lesser price. So instead of paying $1 per comb, somebody could be paying 4 cents per comb. Do you see what I'm saying? So people will go into this type of thing and then complain about the prices or something, but they're not realizing something. And they'll say, oh, well, this person don't have this or they didn't do that, I'm never going back again. And they will assuredly make sure that they never, ever go back to that so-called black shop. Or that, and most of the time, I'm telling you, this is so-called black people that do it to so-called other black people more than anything. It's a shame. It's a shame. And they're like, I'm sorry, I don't care. She was like this. They'll even get in arguments sometimes with their own people at these stores and everything like this. And they will guarantee, and I'm telling you, they will not go back. They will find somewhere else to go. It's like these are just, if you're a group of people and you're dealing with somebody right now and you see what they're doing to someone, and it's fun to you to continue to pile on some type of aggression or bullying or harassment or something towards those people, you ain't even got the word. Like I said, people mad because I can see your soul before you can even see it sometimes. And sometimes it's too late. These are the same people that's trying to gas me up, or the same people that's trying to irritate me, or the same people that's trying to say, "Oh, well, you cuss," or "Well, you don't do what you're supposed to do," or "You don't." So I want what you have. Like I just can't take it with you guys. I just really can't at this particular time. It's common sense. So this is how I know that this is some type of deplorable, like vicious act of discrimination at its highest power against a son or the son of God. And again, this is making me think about sacrifice that's sad to a level here. Because somebody keeps saying built to burn, right? But again, this may be why Source gave some of us the type of twin that they gave us to keep us balanced, to keep us, you know, to help us feel or sense certain things, because you know you may have been somebody that was affected or afflicted or something as a child or something in some way that um you're still not able to capture. Okay. Maybe you even healed from it, but you're like, what is that thing? And it may be something impossible for you to understand or impossible for you to know. It may be somebody else's harm that happened to them when they were a child that has them conflicting you or want to conflict you from that. You might not feel like you can find that golden nugget of a thing that still got you in some type of energy because it's not yours. It's somebody else's. Nobody should have to go through a secret warfare and keep fighting every single day, all day, against these people that are acting like they have some type of one up. And the way that I can survive that is to know that they don't. You never will. You never will have a one up. You may be able to poke and pluck and flick and whatever but again, the core thing is nothing is being affected here. I mean, these people are so upset because there's a boldness and there is a direct leader something quality about a person like me that don't mind shooting off at the mouth, because mentally and physically, emotionally, and in my soul, I can back up that this is what I feel right here. This is what I sense and this is what I know. So can't nobody move me. You may be able to ruffle me just to get upset to let your ass know that you still ain't stopping nothing over here. To allow others to see that these type of people will be put in their place. And it's going to be starting immediately. A lot of these people are putting on falsies, like those lashes that be like 10 inches long. It's just like a lot of people is putting on falsies that's just like so extravagant. You can see right through what's going on. They're not feeling as good as they did 4 months ago or 6 months ago. They're putting on the Ritz. They are also putting on pressure and applying pressure and attacking each other and turning on each other. It's like a some type of broken symphony or something that's going on behind the scenes at this point in time. It's very apparent to these people that were in these secret groups. And they will claim, oh, this is the child that came to tear us down. No, if you really think about it, I barely even be in contact with anybody. No, you are the one. You and your wicked plans and your Three of Pentacles energy and your Three of Swords energy and your Three of Cups. There's those threes. 333. You can even look at it as wow. I never thought about it like that before. But those are the things that's going to be taking down these people. This is the things, and it's not even just about them personally. This is about a country or a world of people. Because when America is done falling, this was a forced, constructed demolition of the most high or one of the most high particular gods in America. And these people are trying to flip the script on me as if it's me. Wow. Just so you can have some thirsty feminine energies that's only after you for some type of opportunity or something, or to just kick me in my face or something when I'm down, just for that. This is why I'm saying people better be careful who you calling leaders and who you looking up to. I once heard somebody say, we're not looking for a leader anymore. We're going to be the leaders. Well, get ready. Some people didn't have time to. Get ready. They're appalled at what I'm saying. It's just me giving you heed or warning or foresight or view on something. That's why I don't like to tell people like, let me tell you what God wants me to tell you today. No, because I'm telling you, if you're dealing with God, if you're dealing with God, okay, on that level, you don't need nobody really to tell you what God said. You can give me your opinion about some stuff that's going on, and some energy you pulling on or something like this, or that is coming into you. But I don't like when people do that. I just don't. And I feel like they're trying to use some type of technology to detach some of you from some type of signals here to make you feel like, well, oh my goodness, why is everybody else getting the message and I'm not? And sometimes it's not for you. Sometimes you already at the top. Somebody might have pushed you there now. Okay? But they know that you don't know what these people want or what they want. It's just kind of like somebody take like a space person comes and pick up their child from one planet, you know what I'm saying? And then just without the right attire or anything like this, without a mask or something like this or whatever, they just take and plop this child in another whole nother planet or something with different people that don't speak the language or nothing. You know, everything is really so foreign right here to me. And I guess these people think that they're hurting somebody's feelings, but I'm telling you, the only feeling gonna be hurt in the end is these people. It's very sad, actually, when I think about it. It's very sad that somebody could think about that, like about if somebody has any type of light to shine on the world, that people are okay with somebody like even if it's just like some type of something that has gone wrong. I feel like it's so sad that people could sit there and look at somebody like that or something like that and not say anything or not, especially when it involves like a so-called women and children that are defenseless or single mothers and stuff like this. I think it's so sad. But God is telling me I can't be mad. I can't be upset. You asked me to handle something or something like this. You know, these people drew blood first. Literally. And to keep two people that's supposed to be working with each other away from each other, that's like abomination already wrapped up in one. And I feel like I'm just saying, these people ain't as powerful as they think. It's just they stinking thinking ways then got them in some type of situation here where they need somebody to blame right now. And it's not them looking at themselves. They have been entitled. They have been gifted the means to be able to run around here and do whatever they want to do as long as it's going to seemingly afflict the chosen one or the chosen ones. You're free to go ahead and do it. And as soon as one of the chosen do it, you will be charged differently. But it don't have nothing to do because you black or this or whatever. It got something to do with who you are. I'm gonna keep on telling you that. So if it's funny for people to keep try to, try to be talking about they're over me or something like this when these people haven't even taken the time to even get to know me in person or something like that, that's on them. Or that you wait until I'm asleep or something to sneak around so that you don't have to tell the world that you do enjoy my energy. It's like something weird like that. These people is gonna catch hell thinking that they married so-called all these women or something like this. It's not gonna all be bright. Some of these women are stressed out. Some of these people that went through the ringer. Some of these people ain't gonna make it. Some of them gonna start doing drugs and then they gonna be strong. It's just, it's a natural reaction. It's not like God is just like that one right there. Put this on that person or something all the time. Unless it's like, hey, Job, or yes, Satan, you can go over there and punish this person or something like this. But I don't think God is just plucking up people to just like punish for no reason or something, or just to see if they fit in with what position that He already gave them. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, y'all. And they wonder why you can still have a real smile on your face once in a while or something, even through the war, and even through the fire, and even through the fucking wire. Mm. You could still have some sort of a something, and these people cannot stand it. And it's funny to see the phonies. It's funny to see the phonies that smile in your face or do these things or act some type of way to all these people. It's actually just like, I feel like even like a Lucifer energy could be somebody that forces someone to look at that piece that you're hiding, as the way you really feel about certain people. You really feel that jealous, that person that you said you're not jealous of, when you're really seething of that. See, because some of us are here for different reasons. We on different levels. We see in a different light or in a different way. So again, all these people's not going to see your way of seeing something. It's not their job. It's not their position. It's not their place. But I don't know if this is Michael or somebody or anybody else that just try to go ahead and outshine or outdo something here. Mm, 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 mm. This has something to do with territorial wars as well. Like I said, it kind of feels like the best way to explain it is like we already in Asia or China right now. Either everybody else but the person in the bubble realizes it or something like that. But this is United States forfeiting, putting their hands down, not applying the pressure, not applying themselves. And even if they were, and you're a Blue Jay energy or somebody that delivers a message, you should have got word by now that something should have been taken care of because of what somebody has done to you. But since they haven't, this lets me know that these people are purposely doing this here. And that's why they purposely gonna be held accountable. It's too much headaches, man. These people that want to have 20 wives or something, how? But there's nothing even to warn these people. They're gonna find out. They're gonna age 10 years faster. Their hair is gonna get gray sooner. You know, it's gonna just be really showing. Their neighborhoods or whatever they've been building behind the scenes is gonna be broken and dusted and clay pots and stuff like this. If they decided to take a more natural approach, it's gonna be laying in the dust in these little communities that's gonna get left behind. It's almost just like The Walking Dead. It's almost just like The Walking Dead. Because I keep on hearing something about farms too. So we might be at the part where Maggie and them, was on the farm. Okay? Matter of fact, someone just told me to go back to that season and watch a little bit of it for some reason. I missed something. I don't know. There's lies to that, more the merrier sometimes. Somebody is trying to force themselves to be happy. I mean, I just seen somebody like doing like a like a commercial or like a skit or something like this. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh Lord, guys, I don't know. I know I just lost my train of thought for a second. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I don't know what to say. It infiltrates. When you let too many people into the household, somebody could be even saying that you're doing that now because you're professing and telling your story. But no, somebody that I'm picking up on here, it don't have to be my situation or yours. It could be anybody's. Somebody already let the world in before you, but they want you to feel bad about it as if it's you putting out your message that is the reason why you're getting this conflict. And it's like, no, I already know one of you have been exposing me my private times or something like this for a while now. I will not take that. You know why I'm not going to take that and try to charge that up to the type of thing would it be something that I chose to do on my own? Because I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Because you thought you could choose for somebody else, another man or so-called woman. This might just be a little freestyle rant. There's people that know that these people are trying to blindside you, blind you, bind you, or even trick or manipulate or something like this, right? And then as soon as a little problem comes their way, they buckle. Yeah. These are people that I'm telling you conspiring with those things that's living inside of some of your family members or your actual family members and stuff like this, right? I feel like have mercy on them because they may not know what is being done to them. All right. But I'm not going to be able to say, you know, it the other way anymore. Now, we got to the point to all the people are scattered now. Nobody trusts nobody. It's a thing, man. It's a real thing. These are people that have to, in order for them to look, they could have all the money. They could have stolen your whole inheritance or something like this, interrogated you. Maybe that's what I'm about to say. I don't know. And did all these things. Yet there's still a light or something that shines, and he doesn't have to do with nothing with this whole construct or this whole way of thinking that we've been programmed to think. Mm. And now there's a lot of this trending about being silent. The silent warrior is better. And then I'm hearing lift every voice and sing. And then I'm hearing stir it up by Bob Marley. I think that's whose song that is, if I'm not mistaken. People that think that they can use bullying or shaming someone to get something to go in somebody else's I want to say like in the ways of like a heathen or something like this. Mm, 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 mm. This could be somebody saying, "Oh, see, this person don't care about us," but they know that you talking about they wicked ass. That they the ones you need to take out and march directly where they need to go. You hear me? Because these people, these things, or these people are not going to stop. They're a danger to society and they're a threat to humanity, and that's just what it is. Did anybody question God as to where God got this information or something like this? Like most of this is just low key something that make you take heed, like triggers or something that make you take heed or something to a situation here. And to say judge not, they know not what they do, and I know what they doing, and they know what they doing, and some of these people, but I said, like I said, some of these have already been taken over. I'm hearing about some type of worm, maybe a tapeworm or something in the likeness of it. I don't know. I feel like it's a sad time when people got to put on some kind of face instead of facing things. They have to put on some kind of face, some kind of robotic ways and gestures and cold acting. I think it's such a shame because a lot of these people have never experienced love or something in their lifetime, not that true love. Some of you, not even by your parents and things like this, not by your siblings and things. It's just a lot for some of you, you know? And again, are these so called, a lot of these, mm-mm. Because I feel like as sometimes people might be punishing because you do or display yourself in a different way than everybody else do. You're not like, you know, supposed to be keeping it real, but everything around you might look even fake. These people have had ample opportunity to turn their self around, and they keep on trying to put that Nine of Wands on somebody else, making you think you still got work to do on that level. I'm already past and beyond that. That's why I ain't even really in no rush right now. And people are just jealous of that, or they just want it and they want you out of the way. Somebody even want to sit there and pretend or act like they can't make it right. Oh, sometimes it takes ruthlessness, the same ruthlessness that these people are allowing to do to chosen or the holy one. And I like to say the holy ones, because like I said, when I think about my real divine masculine and their real energy, there is no time where I was thinking about this person as separate than me. It's like I cared about this energy or something the same way is like that I was this person, person was me, right? Somebody didn't like that. Somebody could even be coming back in your direction, what I'm picking up on, and they got to do it in some other kind of way here because somebody else is like hovering or something um over somebody, trying to block whatever this is, or trying to hold on to somebody until they get out or get, something like this. This could be somebody that, like, you guys were in a mental prison or something together. They gave you away, and now when they're about to be, I don't know, something's about to happen or transition in their life, then now they got all they need from you. Then now they're ready to like give you the boot or the peace sign, but these people are going to get it instead. It's very deranged. That's why some of us had to go through this type of struggle, right? I'm hearing somebody might have been acting childish, and that's why they got resorted to the state of a child here. This could be physically or like some kind of like some type of being removed from some type of ranking, but they may be still putting it on here. You could tell that they really mad and salty in their voice, especially tonight. These videos that this person been putting up, it's like I said, that unfazed and reverse. Somebody is acting like they're not phased by something, and they are because they hope to get you to sabotage. But there's no such thing as sabotage. There's no such thing as imprisonment. There's no such thing as selling when it comes to my energy this lifetime. That's just what it is. It's like the more these connections, it's like the more problems. People are trying to fool me into thinking that everything is coasting just fine, and they're making all these big moves and stuff, different moves and stuff like this, and they're building and they're out there, but they're building up on their self to make their self look some kind of way. A lot of these people are secret admirers or secret, whatever, but they won't invite you in. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's fine. That's why I'm gonna still just stand here on this soapbox or whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? That the Empress is sitting on, and I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing. It's just like, why you don't just, you know what I'm saying? Work with someone on a level. You could continue to try to work with somebody, right? But if you're not working on with them on a level where they can understand or they can benefit too, then you're not doing something right. And that's what I'm saying. It's not karma. It's just something here, like the circle of life or something, or again, something gonna hand something to you for some shit like that. Take advantage of people like that. So you better hope that your intentions are good at the end of the day. Seriously. It's like it's not supposed to be that many people on stage or something. It's not supposed to be that many people on your what I'm hearing I think it was something called like paper floors and something ceilings or something like that. Paper thin floors and something ceilings. You know, somebody wants you walking on some type of tightrope or some type of tissue paper bridge. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what or understand what I was just saying right there. Somebody want to lay out a faux crossing or something like this here, as if you still can't see that, or speaking a different language as if you can't pick up on that. I just feel like it's a shame. I just thought we would have more dignity as a nation that people are saying is unfallen, but it definitely feels like, again, energetically. Like I told y'all, sometimes it's just empath, um, empathetic Penn, maybe Penn State, Penn something, Pennsylvania. I don't know. Um, it's almost like you're just telling somebody, like, man, look at this mess or something. Why did you let them all in, or something like this? Or why did you open that or open the door or something like this? It's something that's not good. Somebody trying to pass it off as such, but mm-mm. Yeah, it's going to be a wake up calling or a wake up call or something coming up here, guys. And hearing that people get ready, but I feel like it's more so talking about some type of, I don't know. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And I feel like some people are comparing the fact that you are somebody that deals with different energies on this level, like Jesus had crooks and robbers and stuff like that on his or her team, and things like this or whatever. But maybe this was something here that had to be done in order to see something here, you know, on a different level here. Mm. Anyhow, guys, I'm at that point where, okay, I talked enough right now, and I feel like, yeah, it's okay to go, you know, and let whatever this, hopefully it's not spell work, but let this very comforting, you know, uh, I'm kind of like falling back to sleep right now or something, and I just want to let it take over. I was about to go, do something else, but I think I'll wait a little couple hours before I go do that. Mm, 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 mm. I feel like, how are these people handling? And then they say, oh, well, you ain't doing this or you ain't doing that or you didn't participate. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like that's just like some children. I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna get off of here. Some children saying, maybe your parents are really strict about dinner time. Y'all got to sit at the table and everything like this and pass the corn and shit. And all the time, the favorite child of your parent or something, that your parent know that this child be lying on you, but it's their favorite or something like this, and you know that too, and they know it too, right? And say, all the time this person come out to get all the other children in the family to go eat dinner or something, and like say somebody has an abusive father, or that there's something very detrimental about these type of things, these type of meals, or these type of timing or something like this, okay? And they send that child, you have to start questioning something here. When that parent keeps sending that child out that they know, they got 10 children, let's just say, they gonna send out the one that they know be trying to, like, that hates your guts as a sibling. Like, something is not sounding right. Some of these people are saying these things and they're actually using your energy too, man. Like, something is weird going on here. And say they send this child out all the time to be the one to come and get you and tell you that it's dinner, you know? Like, it's dinner time, right? It's time to come. And they never tell you. So you end up coming in 10, 15 minutes later. And it's like, this father's like, where have you been? I told you to be here at this time. Woo, woo. Like, that's what I'm saying about, like, manipulating energy and people's energy and stuff like that is a very dangerous game here. And the parent spanks you anyways, knowing that this child has been known to be the one that don't like you, and be trying to lie about they went to go pick you up to come home and they never did. you know it's so weird. Then I have to start looking at something on a different level. Then this could all be one big test or something. But I promise y'all, I just seen a big building here that looked like a white building, like a with columns and doors and stuff like this. And I just seen something like rise up in fire behind this house. It was kind of like, I don't know, maybe this is that energy of, like, also from the folded dollar bills, or the something like this that shows something happening here to a certain foundation, a certain house or something. Something is going up in flames, and it's not even the flames where the house is burning. It's like something's gonna just disintegrate immediately and be turned back to dust. It's like from dust is without they came. Somebody could be trying to do this to you as well as a ritual, because they're being selfish, and they held you back from meeting your twin by using magic and other higher elements or something. And now, this person might be not that good of a dater or something like this, but now, since they think they found somebody close enough to your energy, now they're gonna hurry up and give you the boot real quick, and they're gonna realize they're gonna be crying in the end. I'm telling you. It's so weird, but I'm really tired now. I can't even keep my eyes open. So, and I'm slurring and pausing. So we're just gonna go ahead and just do what we got to do. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I be wondering, trying to test out, like, sleeping at certain times to see what kind of if it fluctuates my energy some kind of way. But I don't know. We even got people making people feel bad about going to sleep. at night. And I know there might be some elements because this is when people are coming sucking your ideas out your brain. I'm just imagining somebody hovering over somebody's house with like some little with one of those things that could tell you like it can show you, it's like a drone that can show you what's going on the inside of somebody's house, and they have like a little cone thing or something, sucking all your energy out. And on the other side there might be a father or something like this, or a father figure, or somebody that actually cares, that is always around, and these people are trying to pin this person, the weirdo or the stalker, when this person was supposed to be your what I just hear, and always let your conscience be your guide. But I always wonder, was Jiminy Cricket representing consciousness of, you know, hmm. So those just some little things. I'm hearing somebody saying, "Why are you doing that?" They don't want somebody selling themselves short. It's like almost like somebody's like, "Man, you know what I'm saying? You keep on giving people like free game or free energy or something like this. Like, you have to hold back." But that ain't even it. What we talk about on here don't even scratch the surface of the depths of what's going on in my mind, body, and soul, and in my heart. I am giving you guys some type of um and I can't even use the term performance because that's not what it is. Because usually entertainers or something like this are supported by something, a organization, like some kind of industry, or also like a manager or something like this or something like that. So you know it's like somebody want to punish you for naturally just wanting to do or give or say what source put you here to say. It's like, I don't know. If you are really concerned with just making them look big and bad and growing and things like this, I feel like some people just feel that way. I mean, they don't feel that way because some people have turned off feelings in order to get something else done here. Somebody could even be, I'm hearing, preparing something for someone. So these rumors ain't got nothing, like somebody ain't got to worry about these rumors because they know in the end, somebody, they just know what it's going to be in the end. So, yeah. There might be some people on here that, yeah, okay. I was about to say something and said no. So we're going to stop the video now. Yep, that was my cue. That was my something. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye. It's just a thought or something here. Something about the grass is greener. Mm. One more thing. A lot of these people are trying to act like something you do or some way of your being or that comes natural to you or the way you do something is wrong, but they don't know. I'm here, they don't know about us. So again, it may be something that is these people are all doing this one thing and thinking that that's how but they're really being run like puppets by some type of somebody can't wait to get. I heard that sweet, that nasty, that gushy. So somebody, people might be saying something about you or something, but somebody might like all the natural nutty, like, because I don't know, I feel like I have like, okay, but we don't, you don't even know about that, but the natural. Okay, stop. Okay, somebody, I'm hearing just the way you are. Okay. Mm. Everybody got their preference, y'all. I just think some of these women are trying to overcompensate for something that they just don't have. They're picking the one. They're watching some of us, and they're picking the one thing that they can maybe pick on, and they rag about this, or they're in this masculine's head or these masculines' head all day, ragging about those things until they find those things are you despicable, and then they run these women off, and they put these foreign women or these demons or these heathens or whatever in these homes with these. men. I mean, I just feel like that. And they drive off the ones that still have a heartbeat or still concede to expose them or something like this. So weird. But anyways, that's it. I promise. I'm over. I'm over it. I promise I'm done.